Online Sketching Lesson 3. The items we're going to be looking at is garden equipment. Start off with some sketches. Think about proportion. Enjoy the sketching. Try and get to know the item before we start. Do some little close-ups and details first. Okay, put the pieces in an interesting layout or composition and then start sketching very lightly. Remember, it's really important to have a sharp pencil. Sketch in the rough outlines first. Compare the two pieces together to make sure they're in proportion and they're lined up with each other in the right place. Remember to look, draw when you're trying to add the detail. It is all about looking. Just try a different angle there to add a bit of variety. So, work slowly and steadily. Try using the edge of the nib of the pencil rather than always using the tip. Or give a slightly different mark, which will add variety to your sketch. Try not to use the rubber, okay? If you watch carefully, you'll notice the rubber does move. So I must have used it at least once to take out an error. Steadily adding detail and a bit of shading, trying to give the picture form. Depth is important, so we've got to make sure each item looks to be in front of the item behind it. Again, adding shading, you've got to really look hard. Look, draw. Don't start adding any shading until you're satisfied with the shape. When you are adding shading, try and add the actual shade itself. Don't draw the shape and colour it in. We want just the tone. We don't want the tone with a line round it. The handles need to try and look like they're cylindrical. So make sure the bottom edge is the darkest, becoming lighter as it goes around the surface. Just starting to add some of the grain detail now in the wooden handle. Again, using the side of the pencil, the side of the nib, not the tip. I have speeded this up, so I'm working slightly quicker, but this task should take somewhere between 20 minutes and half an hour. We are only sketching, we're not trying to produce a masterpiece. Don't worry about any mistakes you make. It's about learning and improving. That's the aim, the purpose of the task. Again, giving the fork a bit of depth to his blade there. I'm just starting to add some of the shadows now. You can see above the shadows are quite strong. Again, remember, look, draw, don't make it up. It should be all there in front of you. The more you study it, the more realistic your drawing will look. You can see there on the last picture some of the construction lines that are still obvious, but I'm not going to rub them out. I'm just going to keep working and hopefully they won't be as apparent by the time we're finished. I'm mainly using a HB pencil here. If you've got a 2B or a 4B, that's fine, you can use those as well. try to represent some of the dirt that is left on the small trowel. The majority of this drawing has been done with a HB, mainly because I'm trying to work relatively quickly. I haven't got time to keep swapping pencils, so trying to get it done in the 20 minutes means sketching very, very fast. Again, adding a bit of detail there to try and make it look cylindrical. The finished drawing, remember it is only meant to be a quick sketch. And we'll end now with a picture by Pablo Picasso, bowl of fruit, bottle and violin.